Hi guys, welcome back. SimUK here. This is of course Space Crew, and I didn't touch anything, so I don't know what that was. Oh, I see. I moved a controller. I've been playing a lot of VR Star Wars Squadrons, and the hand controllers obviously for the VR device are not used. So I moved them off my desk, and one of them was touching the escape button. That's what that was. There's no poltergeists in here. There's nothing to worry about. One thing I am worried about is whether or not we can actually survive the next mission. Now, I've been thinking about it quite a bit. Let's just go back to the spacecraft in case you missed the last episode or you've forgotten. We upgraded some of the systems. What did we upgrade? We upgraded the new efficient reactor. So we've got more power, but it's a lot less efficient. So what I'm going to try and do today, what I'm going to try and focus on is keeping the shields at maximum bars. So 4 bars of shield protection throughout. That, I hope, will offset everything else. So we'll effectively be in the same position we were before, but we'll have a little bit more time in order to do stuff. And that, in this game, pretty intense. I don't think we're ready for anything high risk. We've got very few credits at the moment. Let's go rescue... No, let's go clear out some Phasmid forces. Low risk. Low risk. I know, chicken, right? Bark, 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 bark. Low risk. You wait till we get there, guys. You see how flipping low risk it is then. Right. Let's start as we mean to go on. Maximum shields. That's the ticket, ladies and gentlemen. We don't want them getting through to the hull. That's the point. I'm not even sure if they can board the ship if the shields are still up. I think I could be wrong. It's difficult. I mean, bearing in mind there's a lot going on. It's difficult to pay attention to things like that. So are the shields down when they board the ship, or are the shields still up? I don't know. You tell me. If you've spotted it, you let me know, because I don't know, if I'm being honest. Right. There we go, to the objective. So we're basically going to go to a location today, get in a fight, and then come home. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. No stress. No difficulty. Just a little mission just to get us through the day. Get a few more pennies in the bank and hopefully unlock some new cool stuff. And if we see any alien technologies floating around in space, we'll go and scan it. We'll go and scan it for that extra boost of scientific research funding. System in an alpha. I don't know why it always has the camera facing the way you've just come. I find that most irritating. It'd be so much better if it was just facing the way we were going. Enemies incoming. Of course they are. Of course they are. We haven't even got to the objective yet. There they are. Right guys, get on the guns. Let's see how this new system works. El Capitano, defensive, please. Oh, that's 6. Trying to get focused fire on the go. Any more for any more? So the shield's already down to 0. Look at this. Already down to 0. The captain is meant to be keeping the top of the ship away from the enemy. I don't think he's doing a particularly good job. They're just bombarding the top of the ship right now. And barely anything is touching them. Okay, that's good. That's 1 down, 2 down, 3 down. 3 to go. So I'm not sure that... Oh no, 4 to go, sorry. I'm not sure that this is particularly effective. The shields do seem to be staying up quite well. One thing I've noticed is the reactor's health is dropping down a smidge. And we've got more fighters coming in. Look at this. Where did I see them? So I think what we're going to do is we're going to call in some fighter support because it's getting a bit serious now. The shields do seem to be holding up a lot better, I must say. Although we are still only 3 shields strong. Let's do some evasiveness. Wait for the fighter jets to arrive. And we haven't even got to the objective yet, guys. This is like a precursor to the actual fight. It's like a warm-up fight. It's like a bit of sparring before you get into something serious. There are, guys. I really think they ought to have blue icons around them so that you can see them better. Yeah. So we've got damage. We have to swap out some jobs here. Montanari. Get the shield repair system back online, please. Good. Get the reactor back online. Something just went boom. What was that? So the good news is then, I guess, based on what we've just seen, I almost sent him out there without a spacesuit on. Another problem I find with this game is it constantly, so if you select a character and something happens in the background, it'll disconnect you from that character, which I find incredibly frustrating. So if I select the engineer and I'm trying to do like 3 or 4 different things, and then the fighter support tells me that they're going home, then rather than, you know, just allowing that to happen in the background, it disconnects me from the guy that I'm trying to fix everything with, which is really annoying. So, right, good news is hardly any injuries to anybody. Masario's taken a little bit, and Mitchell took a tiny bit, but that was off the radiation of this thing. Why is that still like that? I think it's just saying don't go outside without a spacesuit on. That's crazy. Okay, are we in position to charge? Yes, I think we are. Let's just get everybody back on their stations. Hopefully we can recharge stuff. So we've got boost level 2. I didn't realise we had boost level 2. I totally misread that in the last episode. I thought we had overdrive level 2, so I wasn't that impressed with it. But boost level 2, that's pretty cool. That means we can have shields and weapons, plus probably still gravity, which is a big, big bonus. Ready to charge. So we haven't got any fighter support at the moment. We do have stealth mode. And we've got enemies incoming. Okay. Let's charge. And what we're going to do is, as soon as we see some enemies, as soon as we see the enemies, we're going to run. Run away. Run, run, run. Run away as fast as you can. So there, do you see? Look, I selected it. It's up. I'm ready to click the button. And then every now and then, whenever something else happens, there you go, gone. So I'm just about to click on it, and they take it away. Most irritating. Okay, let's run. We have run away from the enemies. So this is our... Is this the target destination? This is where we're meant to be, yeah? Enemies incoming. Alrighty. Get focused, boys and girls. Let's get focused. Fighter support about 55% ready. We could go into stealth mode if necessary. That's 6 straight away. So look at this. We've got maximum shields and maximum weapons now. Of course, the issue here is we took an absolute pounding. They took out 2 of our shields, nearly destroyed the hull of the ship, and that was in what? The space of 10 seconds? That was crazy. The reactor went down almost instantly. That's the thing we're going to be constantly fighting with. Montanari. This is the other thing that annoys me. We went into stealth mode, but if you move Brown from her position, she will instantly... And there, look, see, I enacted boost 2 and then repaired the reactor, which means that boost 2 is no longer active. Totally unnecessary mechanics in the game, just making things... they're just stupid mechanics, they really are. It should not operate that way at all. We're taking an absolute pounding now. Brown, get on here, get these shields up. So 2 bonuses, 2 benefits we had to the system, totally taken away from us for no reason whatsoever, other than the game wants to be awkward and annoying. So look at that, instantly damaged again. This thing gets damaged so easily. It's just going to be a non-stop, constant need to... we could really do with some boost right now. Turn gravity off and guns up a bit. That was so close. Oh, we got a fire. Go and deal with the fire, obviously. That's why you have the fire extinguisher in your hand. Great, another fire. Montanari and Mitchell are both in a very, very poor state. Mezzanaros is also taking a lot of damage, plus the captain. Basically everybody is struggling. Let's go back into stealth mode, get ourselves straightened out. Just make sure I don't move Brown in the meantime. Montanari has finished that particular mission. Okay, good. So we've got boost back. And we're ready to fight again. Is there just one left? I thought there were 3 left. So basically we just gave ourselves a little bit of a pause, and that makes all the difference. Cool. So we can't move Montanari. We can move the captain. Let's give the captain some health. Heal yourself, Capitano. Okay, boost has run out. No, boost is still going. But if you watch, as soon as I move him, we lose that boost benefit. Gone. Doesn't exist anymore. And I find that so irritating. It's so unnecessary to do that. It's a system that doesn't require a person to be sat there in order to be active. It's something that you engage when you've got the charge available to you. But it shouldn't mean that you then can't move that character, because there's no benefit to it then. It's too hard. It's too ridiculous. And this is an easy mission. Look at the state of the ship. This is an easy mission. If it's an attempt to elongate the game, then I think it's a pointless one, because, what's the point in having a game that is 50, 60 hours of gameplay capability, but irritating you non-stop for stupid reasons the whole way through? I'd rather enjoy a game for 3 hours than be stressed out and annoyed by a game for 50. Okay. El Capitano, let's get out of here. So, shields on maximum, please. There's a cruiser there. Requesting assistance. Keep those fighters off us whilst we get our shields recharger back online. Oh, hello. Right, we'll have some fighter support. See, like, for example, the fighters. I've called the fighters in. Whoops. Moving the wrong character. I've called the fighters in, and now I'm moving people. You know, she called the fighters in, and now she's moved to the gun. But the fighters don't go home, do they? Oh wow, they did a fantastic job there. They absolutely wiped them out before they even got to us. Okay, El Capitano, bit of defensive piloting required. Wow, those fighters are disengaging already. Seems like they only just got here. Trying to keep constant surveillance of the area. Well, this guy here is trying to board us. And he's bloody managed it as well, despite all of my attempts to secure the station. Still managed to get away with it. Oh, these aliens are annoying. Throw your weapon, get back in your gun. And of course, by moving him, I've lost that boost feature. And that's so irritating. Right, oh okay, so Delta 3 are now going home. So they weren't going home the last time, they were just disengaging from the fight for whatever reason. Who are they shooting at? Oh, blooming hell, I couldn't even see them. Gravity off, whack an extra one on weapons. See, when you do it that way, you're good, you're fine, because you still have, you can still move about without that configuration being removed. El Capitano, please keep to a defensive position. Oh dear, we've got a problem here. Okay, gravity on. Probably a terrible time in the middle of a combat situation to be thinking about climbing out on the engine to fix it, but you know, it needs doing. It's only going to get worse, and whilst it's quiet, it makes sense that we get out there and do it. That's another problem I've just discovered. Remove spacesuit and stow spacesuit are incredibly close to each other. So if I'm outside the ship and I accidentally click remove spacesuit, A, he's going to die, B, the spacesuit is going to fly off into space and we've lost it for good. Now I can't imagine that they didn't realise that that was going to be a possibility, and they've left it in to make it more difficult. But again, that's just infuriating. It's such poor design. You want to make it more difficult, bring more fighters, make the fighters stronger, have massive death-destroying, star-destroying fighters, something like that. don't make the mechanics of the game itself bloody awkward to use, because that's just annoying. And in a nutshell, that is my that is my constant feeling on this game. Is, you know, it's a great little game. I've got to return to base. Okay. Enemies incoming. Oh, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. You can see our ship is not in the best state. Three sections of the ship are destroyed. We definitely need to get some armament on the actual ship hull itself. Where are these enemies then? Of course, now that we've got extra power options, we might be able to okay, we've nearly got fighter support. Okay, we're going to go stealth mode. We're going to just get this fixed up. El Capitano. I want him to go for evasive piloting, but I'm not sure we can do that right now. Okay, this is definitely going to be a fight. Let's just stay in stealth mode for a little longer, even though I don't particularly want to. Let's just bring Paredes across. Can we call in fighter support? Oh, we can in like 3 seconds. Fighter support called in, hopefully. Anyway, boost 2, so we got max weapons, max everything. Let's kick some ass. Let's see how effective we are. 6 enemies. We've got 3 ships on our side. Everybody's focused. Everybody's on a gun. We've got maximum boost. How quickly can we wipe out 6 fighters? And how much damage can they do to the shields? That's 1 down. Maybe 2 down? Or is that still the same one exploding? See, even now, we've lost 2 sections of shield. The front of the ship is seriously damaged. So even now, in this particular situation, it's not great, is it? Even with everything at maximum, we're still getting our asses kicked. Which in itself is fine. I mean, that kind of backs up the fact that I said this is just as hard as Bomber Crew, if not harder still. So, with that in mind, just sort the game mechanics out so that it's not so flipping clunky and awkward all the time. Yeah, look at this. We're taking an absolute pounding. Shields are still at maximum. Turning gravity off. Weapons up to 2. I mean, in no way, shape or form is this going well, is it? Really? We had weapons at 4, we had shields at 4, and we've still got... Look how much hull integrity damage we've taken. And this is an easy mission, let me remind you again. Wow. There you go. That's an easy mission for you guys. I think, do you know, I'm only really intending on making videos up to the point where the game is released. At which point, I feel like we'll probably... oh, hang on. Let me... Where's my mouse gone? Gone off onto screen number 3. There needs to be hotkeys for these things. Heal, attack, put out fires, that kind of thing. There just needs to be hotkeys. Simple as that. That would make the game so much easier to play, so much more fun and enjoyable to play. Enemies incoming again. You are absolutely kidding me. Charge. Oh great, there's 7 of them this time. 8, 9 of them. Then 11, 12 of them. Crikey, look at the damage we took then. All systems down. We really need stealth mode right now. Holy cow. Boost. Weapons up. And I was literally about to jump. We may not make it through this, guys. I was going to say my intention was just to make videos right up till the point of release. Just to give you guys an insight into what the game is all about and what's available. But for the last episode, maybe I'll take on like a hard one, just so we can see how ridiculously hard it is. But I'm not sure I need to do that. You know, the difficulty that I'm experiencing right now, just on easy, is already showing just how hard this game is. There needs to be a fire extinguisher here, I've decided. We actually did a much better job of fighting them off there. Did you see that? There seems to be no consistency to anything. I don't understand. I really don't. I also get the impression that, you know, the fact that we fought off like 50 different fighters doesn't mean we get extra XP points for our crew or anything. And again, I think that's a mistake, a design mistake of the game. Because if you've gone on an easy mission and killed 100 enemy, then that wasn't an easy mission at all. Look at the state of the ship. We have got to get out of here. Again, disengaging my controls. Don't get me wrong, I think this is a great game. And with a few game mechanic changes, it could be a really enjoyable game. But the game itself just makes everything really frustrating for no good reason at all. 3,710 XP. That's quite a lot of XP for this. Maybe you do get XP points up here for killing enemies. Just the crew themselves don't rank up accordingly. Phasmid forces defeated. Yes, indeed. 250 research points. 1,500 credits. So, yeah. I don't know where that XP goes. I really don't. Presumably it's shared out evenly between these guys. How does it work? Not exactly clear. In the next mission we may rank up again. But yes, that was intense, to say the very least. I think we're going to have to get some armor, because this is crazy. So I'm going to say mid-upper armor, 750. Rear armor, 750. And mid-lower armor, because at the end of the day, the last piece of the ship that got seriously damaged was the front. But that's the bit I'm least concerned about. Having armor on the rest of the ship should help things a lot. And unlike Bomber Crew, where when you put armor onto it, It made the aircraft heavier, which meant you had to worry about fuel. Fuel is not an issue in this game. You have unlimited fuel as long as the reactor is working, and if the reactor isn't working, it will explode, so it's not going to be a problem for you. So yes, it's a tricky game. It's an incredibly stressful game, and I like that. I like the challenge aspect of the game, but the core mechanics of the game are clunky and unresponsive and deliberately actually get in your way of playing the game, and I find that incredibly annoying. I don't know what you think about it, guys, but I really think they ought to consider making some changes there. At the very least, we need some hotkeys and just the use of the keyboard more. Now, if you're using a controller, you might find this a lot easier to play, but on a keyboard and mouse, where literally the only controller you have is the mouse, it can get on your bloody nerves, as you may have noticed. But anyway, other than that... Oh, what have we got here? I went to the wrong room. I wanted to go to the mess hall. Other than that, mission complete. The game comes out in a couple of days. Hit it up on your wish list. Definitely take a look at it. I saw somebody mentioned in the comments, thank you so much for doing so, it's like £15 to buy this game on pre-order on the PlayStation Network, and you also get Bomber Crew for free. So there's definitely a lot of really good offers around this game, and I just hope that the devs bother to watch my videos and maybe consider making some tweaks and changes to the core mechanics of the game just to make it more fun. I mean, it's challenging enough as it is. If an easy mission can be that hard, imagine what a hard mission is going to be like. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care of yourselves. Until next time, goodbye.